Mic check once. We in this thing. What's up? Hey, this is like video podcast move. Make sure that your hair is on point. Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm doing a Q&A and I'm doing it like, yo, we on a TV show. What's the deal is? Welcome back to Ask Gunther. Ask Gunther is pretty much a segment on Gunther the Great to where I answer your guys' questions. You guys ask them, I answer them. That's the whole point of this. It's pretty much like how I used to have the Snapchat questions. That's not So that's pretty much what it is, whether it be on the YouTube comment section, whether it be on Twitter, on Instagram, or Snapchat. That's what we're doing today. So I'm really excited about that. Hopefully you guys are too. Like up the video, comment down great fam. I also am doing a giveaway at the end of this video on great merch. And you guys can still purchase great merch. We just got through doing a sale for Cinco de Mayo and it did great. We did 25% off, but we also might be doing one soon again for more discounts to come. And we are selling fast like usual, so make sure to get your stuff as quick as possible. But before we get into this video at all, I am a little over 120,000 subscribers and I just want to introduce everybody to the channel. Thank you for coming. Like, this is insane. I grew 20,000 subscribers in the last month and it's just been growing rapidly after 100,000 subscribers, and I'm so thankful for that. So welcome all of the new subscribers. If you have subscribed in the last 2 months, please comment down new sub. And if you're not a new sub, please comment down below when you did subscribe to me so I can show you guys mad love in the comment section. But for all the new people, if you haven't noticed already, I pretty much cover everything about my dreadlocks, my whole journey, how I got to where I am now, kind of review other people's stuff. And I also have a second channel to where I review like famous people's dreadlocks and the people that have like outstanding dreadlocks and pretty much everything like that. More news related, more like things that is actually going on. But if you want to go check out the channel, make sure to go check it out as well. Link is always in the description. But let's get into these questions. I know you guys have been itching for it, so let's do it. You guys want to know something cool? So I was on my Instagram and I went to this picture that I tagged H&M in, and then they told me if I wanted to be featured, just like say yes, HM. So hey, you might see your boy on H&M website coming soon. But we'll start in the comment section. Usually people just hype me up. They don't really ask questions in the comment section. Someone said we don't rock with H&M. I mean, it's like, man, I don't know. I don't even want to get on that. I usually get a lot of questions in my inbox and we're going to see if we can get into any. So they're saying, hey, I plan on getting dreads in the shop where they do dreads is called Naughty Boys in Vancouver. By the way, can you do a dread review on the weekend when he had dreads? I might end up doing a dread review on the weekend coming soon. And the reason I haven't done one yet is because he doesn't have dreads anymore. But why not do a dread review on him? If you guys want me to do one, I'll do it on Guns Lock. Comment that down below because he did have an interesting set of freeform locks. So David is asking, what is the best way for me to get dreadlocks? His hair's like a 3A. Best way to get dreadlocks. Actually, snap. Let me look back at that. Let me look back at this picture. His hair texture is very loose, but I say you can. If you think you really do have good patience on the 3A hair type, you can do twisting with gel and then allow it to lock up over time. And it'll probably start to lock up after like 2 months of being consistent on maintaining your dreads. But an easier way would be twist and rip since your hair is more of a loose curl. But hey, it's all personal preference. But those are the two methods I would recommend. Is first twisting with gel if you have the patience. If not, then twist and rip. A lot of people send photos and then it's like you have to like allow it. Oh snap, this dude has cool hair. Let's check these out. Dang, look how clean his dreads are. Oh, he does have straight hair. So look how nice those dreads are, man. That's crazy. Like, those are very compact, very put together well. Man, that's clean. And his hair is super long and I like the colors of it. It's like some are brown, some are blonde, some are black. And it's like, that should be inspiration for a lot of people. Like, if you have straight hair, you know you can make it happen. You just gotta be patient and actually do it. I mean, you see how Candace's dreadlocks are turning out. It's like they're already getting very compact just from patience and actually putting work into them. After binge watching your YouTube videos, I was wondering what technique I should use for having dreads. I have curly hair. It's been almost a year. I want to have dreads and you convinced me to really do it. One thing that's really crazy, it's like I'm not convincing people to have dreadlocks. I'm just kind of telling you the process, and if you want to do it or not, it's up to you. But it's not my job to be like, hey, you guys should get dreadlocks. Like, it's not a movement in order to be able to tell people to do something, but it's more like, hey, this is what I do. If you want to do it like me, then go ahead and do it like me, or I can give you tips and tricks on how to actually do it. So it's not necessarily like convincing you guys. It's more like helping you guys out along your journey, I guess. I don't really like calling it a journey because, I mean, a lot of people call it a journey. You can look at it as a journey. I don't really look at it as a journey. It's more of just like, I did it and we're here now. But hey, if it's a journey to you, it's a journey. Make it happen. Also, I think you should keep posting your videos because they are great. I'm not going to stop. He wants me to see what his hair looks like. That's what his hair looks like. Very curly. His hair was like the same texture as the last picture, so I would say either twist and rip or twisting with gel if you have the patience. Those are the ones that battle with each other, is twist and rip and twisting with gel. Hey Gunther, could you please make a video on how to get dreads like Zaya Sosho? Who's Zaya Sosho? Let's look. What? Oh, I know who this guy is. Of course, like obviously I don't know his name. Yeah, this dude has cool hair. I think he's a dancer if I'm not. Oh yeah, he is. And his hair is really interesting because it's like that Odell Beckham. Like Odell Beckham has these dreadlocks in the front, but the rest of his hair is loose and not into dreadlocks. So it's really interesting. It's a new style that a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, I wouldn't even say that, but it's like a new style that has been introduced. And it's like the bangs are dreads and then the back of the hair isn't dreads. And that's really cool to see. Right here you can see. It's like, there's not really a tutorial on it. It's just, you probably just twist the ones in the front to get them to twist and lock up together. And then that's just how they go. Because like in the beginning, his hair wasn't that locked up, but then eventually it starts to lock up, you know? So if you actually look down to where his hair started, you can tell that it's not actually that locked up. So eventually, just over time, you can see in this photo that they're still even a little coily. That's just from time and patience. Because he didn't get his dreadlocks overnight. Nobody gets their dreadlocks overnight. Especially not the maturity of them. But I can almost guarantee you that he literally probably just, twist those with his finger on his free time. And then they started to lock up. And that's kind of how it goes. But yeah, he has a really interesting set of locks. This dude's dreadlocks are really cool. Very stringy. The thing I like about 4C type hair is when your dreadlocks get longer. And even if like you freeform them, they look so cool. So that's dope. Yeah, this dude's dreadlocks are so clean. They mature so nice and they're so tight. And that's where a lot of people get that idea of like, man, white people shouldn't have dreadlocks. And mostly it's like, a lot of the time they're not coming from the standpoint of like they shouldn't have dreadlocks. They're just coming from a standpoint of they don't look that good in dreadlocks. And it's all personal preference and it is their opinions. And if people's opinions don't matter to you, then it doesn't matter as well. The only thing is like straight hair doesn't lock up as good as really coarse hair, but anybody can do it and it shouldn't be discriminated. But unfortunately it is. Anybody can do it, but not everybody likes it. I'm gonna move over to some Snapchat questions. If you guys want to check out my Snapchat, it's that at the top, Gun Dolphin. And then let's see what the deal is. Hey bro, recently I went to the beach and got sand in my hair. I've been having trouble getting it out. Any suggestions? That's a tough one. Like, how'd you get sand in your hair, man? The only thing that I can suggest is if the sand is really bad and like really inside of your lock and it's in a lot of them, or just a select few, like you would have to comb them out to get all the sand out. Or you could go in with a crochet hook and then like precisely get every piece of sand out. Or just comb out a few locks and see how that works. But mostly it's just like you either have to comb it out and then get the sand bits out and then relock it up. Or just pick it out with a crochet needle. Or just keep washing and hope for the best, but I'm not sure how good that's gonna work. Hey bro, I'm a big fan of yours. I've been watching your videos for about 3 years and you are one of the few people who inspired me to get dreads because I was already thinking about getting them, but you inspired me to actually get them and they're not the best pictures, but here is 2 pictures. The first one is how I started them and the second is how they are now. So this is how his hair looked when he started them. As you can see, it's very messy. Just what I discussed is straight hair at first isn't gonna look that good. And also it depends on what route you went. It can be messy at first. But then looking at the second picture, you can see that they're a little more maintained and then he put rubber bands at the end. Lil Pump actually did this as a method to get his dreadlocks. We can talk about that for a little bit. Lil Pump got his dreadlocks by putting rubber bands at the ends and I believe at the roots. And he could have even started out with braiding them because I know he used to braid his hair. So he would like box braid it and then that could have eventually just turned into dreadlocks. And I almost think that's what he did, is like they were box braided. And the tips had rubber bands on them, just like this kid's. And then I believe eventually they just locked up. But without the box braids, he could have even just started out the locks with whatever method he wanted. And then kept the rubber bands on and then eventually just would have locked up. But that is basically how Lil Pump started his dreads. And I know a lot of people have started their dreads like that. I even started my dreadlocks like that. I put rubber bands at the root of the dread and at the tip just so that they stay in and just so that your hair will like learn how to go into the right dreadlock versus hair being like all wild and trying to get into other dreadlocks. Question from Jaren B right here. It says, yo Gunther, if you are freeforming, how often should you wash your hair? And that is all up to you, especially on how your scalp reacts and how your scalp actually is. Typically people with dreadlocks will wash their hair once a week or even up to twice a week. But if you are going freeform, if you're rinsing out the hair completely, you could wash it up to every other day. But depending on how your scalp reacts, as long as you build a routine, like say you wash your hair once a week, your scalp is going to get used to that, and then it'll start producing the oils that it needs on a natural schedule versus you switching it up every time. Say you wash your hair once a week one time, then twice a week one time, and then 3 times a week one time, and then your scalp's going to get confused. But as long as you stick to a schedule, say like once a week or twice a week, you're going to be straight as long as your scalp like learns your washing schedule.
I had a question about starting dreads. I have really short hair, and I've been towel rubbing for the past 2 days, and I was wondering if it's even worth it to start now or if I should wait to let my hair grow out a little bit.
Bless. Shout out to Brandy. This is going to be the last one from Snapchat. But he is asking if he should... But his hair is actually really thick, and it's perfect for dreadlocks, perfect hair texture. I believe he's at a 4C. You can see that his hair is starting to beat up on the top of his head, and that's from towel rubbing like he did say. And there is no need to wait, but then also there's no need to start now. So it's honestly what you would like. But I'm going to tell you this, your hair is really short at this moment. So if you did wait until it got like about an inch or even half an inch, it'll start to improve really quickly, and you'll actually see the starter locks to form versus them being like beaded on the scalp. They'll actually have some length, and you'll see them form a bit better when the hair is a little longer. But man, you got perfect hair texture, so as long as you just like wait it out and keep doing what you're doing, they'll eventually start to pop. But you guys, that is a little Q&A. I wanted to mix up Snapchat and Instagram. Make sure to follow me on there if you guys want to ask me any questions. Also, just to stay updated outside of YouTube, because I do a lot more on Instagram and, well, no, I don't really. I just mostly just post on YouTube. But hey, you guys can stay updated on other social medias of mine. Now it's time for the giveaway. I am going to be doing a giveaway on great merch. I'm going to tell you guys precisely what you need to do. Plus, everything that you need to do is in the description below. So all you need to do is this right here is follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Snapchat. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel and the notification bell is checked. After all that, comment down below done. After all that, you'll be entered into the giveaway. And a lot of you are wondering what I'm giving away, and it is this right here. I'm super excited for this. I'm reaching in. This is actually the box that I'm sending it out in. So in this giveaway, you are going to be getting 3 pieces. It is the Peace Tee right here, and also in this package there is the Blessed Tee. So it is the Peace Tee and the Blessed Tee in here. And last but not least, my favorite piece on great merch is the Great hoodie. This is one of my favorite pieces just because I wear it all the time and it's super comfortable. The hoodies are like no joke, they're super nice. And I want to give you guys all this stuff. So please follow the steps and enter the giveaway, and you guys will definitely have a chance to win. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up. Also comment down great fam. And then I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you guys have an amazing day. Matter of fact, have a great day. Peace out and God bless.